Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'm going to give you guys my recap to the New York Knicks victory over the Houston Rockets. In this one, the Knicks win 122-97, and they take care of business of their first game on this crazy West Coast trip, a game that we needed to take care of. We're going up against one of the worst teams in the league in the Houston Rockets, and we blew them out. Julius Randle went off in the third quarter, hitting some crazy shots. RJ Barrett had a great game. Derrick Rose off the bench, Emmanuel quickly. The bench as a whole played really well together, and we're going to get into this game. Before I do so, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. And if you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, you guys know where to find me at NYKnicks_media. With that being said, let's jump right in. So, as we know, going into this game, we have been off for a long time, and I kind of miss you guys. I haven't made a video in 3 or 4 days because the last time we saw the Knicks play was Wednesday against the Chicago Bulls. So it's been 3 days since then, and now I'm finally here talking about my New York Knicks. It's been a while, so welcome back to the channel. I definitely missed you guys, and the Knicks take care of business. We knew that this could have been a trap game where the Knicks have days off. They could have been a little cold. They could have, took the Rockets as someone that they should be, but they don't come prepared. And hey, they came in and just blew them out from the start. There were some times when the Rockets cut it to like 12 or so, but we were in control the entire game. After midway through the first quarter, I felt like this game was in our hands the entire time. Julius Randle is on another level, guys, continuing to be playing like an MVP. He deserves to be in the conversation. He should have his name written down on the MVP ballot. And if he continues this for the rest of the season, which is what, 8 or 9 games, there's 5 names you write down on the MVP ballot. I'm not saying he's going to win the award, but he's playing like an MVP. He definitely should be in the All-NBA consideration, and he's playing out of his mind. The step-back threes that he's hitting is just mind-boggling. In that third quarter, he was stepping back, and that corner three, when it left his hands, I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, if that goes in, like, there's no way that ball is dropping. And then it just cashes, and I'm like, bro, what is going on with Julius? Like, I thought I'd be used to it, but I'm not. And then the next possession, Julius gets it, step back, sidestep, contested three-pointer, drills it, and then he gets another mid-range shot. It's like when he gets locked in, he's on another level. And Julius Randle, I can just continuing to talk about how great he is, and the evolution of his game from one season to the next is absolutely insane. It's all his mentality. It's all about his work ethic. It's all about him focusing on his craft, canceling out the noise. And Julius Randle just continues to thrive, and he only played 30 minutes tonight, finished with 31 points, 6 dimes, 7 rebounds, 13 of 22 from the field, 4 of 9 from downtown, and a plus-minus of a plus 17. Julius Randle is playing like beyond an all-star, playing like an MVP. And Julius Randle, I'm so happy you're a Knick. You deserve the max contract, and I'm just so excited that you're continuing to lead this team. You're the engine, and damn, Julius Randle's on another level. The next player I want to talk about is RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett finished with 40 minutes, and he finished with a plus-minus of a plus 31. That's an insane stat. RJ Barrett had a very efficient night, 7 of 16 from the field, 21 points, 7 boards, 5 dimes, 3 of 7 from downtown with 2 steals. RJ continues to thrive every single game. You can tell that he is so comfortable out there as a 20-year-old to be that second option behind Julius Randle. When the ball's in his hands, he goes off screen or rolls, and he drives to the rim, he dishes it out, or he drives to the cup, finishes through contact, and he hits his free throws. He's hitting his three-point shots. He's getting very aggressive, and I feel like the evolution of RJ Barrett is something special. Whether it's the evolution of RJ and Randle together, nobody expected these two players to take this big of a step in year 2 together, and I'm just so thankful that we have a guy in RJ that's developing into a star before our eyes. I think that he is only going to get better and better. Those step back threes that Julius Randle's hitting right now, I guarantee RJ Barrett is going to start to do that over the course of his career. I'm not saying he's going to hit it in the playoffs this year or the rest of the season or even next year, but that's definitely a part of RJ's game that he's going to be working out relentlessly. Who would have thought Julius Randle could be doing this from downtown? Let me know. None of you guys. I definitely didn't. Last year he shot 27% from 3, and now Julius Randle's hitting sidestep, step back, contested threes like it's nothing. So RJ Barrett has that work ethic, and I think he's going to start shooting those threes more efficiently because last game, he had a crazy shot off the dribble, which I have not seen a lot from RJ. We know that he's shooting the ball extremely well from downtown this season, but it's more from catch and shoot, wide open shots. We haven't really seen him create his own shots off the dribble, and I think that's the next step of RJ Barrett's shooting ability. He does shoot off the dribble a lot from the mid-range, but I want to see him do that from the perimeter, and that's what he's going to work on relentlessly in the offseason. Another player I want to talk about is Derrick Rose coming off the bench with 24 points, 4 dimes, 6 rebounds, shot 11 times and made 8 of those field goals, 4 of 5 from downtown. This man is just so efficient. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and whoa, his plus minus was a plus 35. Our bench as a whole just completely outscored the Houston Rockets bench. I'm not sure the total numbers off the top of my head, but our bench was on another level tonight, and that's a big reason why we've been so good this season, is because our bench has lifted our offense as a total. So Derrick Rose continues to thrive offensively and getting his teammates involved. He's also all over the place defensively, and I'm just so happy that Derrick Rose continues to do this off the bench, because what we know from Derrick Rose is his ability to be that leader off the court, but his performance on the court is next level. He's channeling into vintage Rose, and he evolved his game into he's not relying on his explosiveness. He's not dunking on people like he did during his MVP ways. The game slowed down for him. He's hitting his jump shots. He's driving to the rim, finishing through contact with crafty layups, and he's getting his teammates involved. And that's all he needs to do off the bench. Derrick Rose, wow. I'm just so blown away from this team. They're so fun to watch. Every single player has their own little ability that we're just wowed from. And the next player is Immanuel Quickley. This man off the bench is something special, man. He's hitting shots with this confidence, and I'm like, this is a rookie? This isn't an established veteran that's been in the league for 5 years? Oh my goodness. Immanuel Quickley finished with 13 points, 4 dimes, and 2 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from downtown with 1 steal. Those 3 3-pointers that he hit, I think the first one was a crazy step back contested 3. The second one was one from way downtown, and the other one was another step back crazy 3. He's not just hitting wide open shots. He's creating his own shots. He's doing those crazy step back. He's sizing people up. He's also driving to the rim and has a very unique scoop layup. That's something that he is starting to do way more often. I feel like the only 2 things that we've seen from Quickley offensively so far is 3-point shooting and his floaters, but he's getting into another aspect of his game. When he attacks the rim, he does a nice little scoop underhand layup off the glass, and that's so awesome to see Immanuel Quickley start to evolve his game even more beyond the floaters and the 3-point shooting. Love to see that from IQ. And another player is Taj Gibson. He came in and played a lot of minutes, and I actually forgot to mention the bad news that Nerlens Noel went down with an injury tonight. He sprained his ankle and he did not return, so he's probably out tomorrow, and we'll see how bad the sprain is. As I'm recording this video, we don't know, but my guess he's out tomorrow, and they're going to start Taj Gibson, and Norvel Pelle is going to have to step in the backup role, which is really unfortunate because Nerlens Noel has been the anchor of this defense. But Mitchell Robinson is nearing a return. I don't know when, but I saw a video of him sizing people up in the gym, so his foot looks like it's healed. Now it's just time for him to get that conditioning and for him to get cleared to practice with full contact. So we'll see where Mitch is at, but hopefully Nerlens Noel is not going to be out for too long, because he definitely is a big part of this defense. Taj Gibson finished with 6 points, 5 boards, and had 31 minutes with a plus minus of a plus 36. And he is a very important part of this team, Taj. Whether it's his leadership off the court or his just ability to be a dog on the court. The ability to crash the rebounds, play defense, set crazy screens. Taj Gibson is just so valuable on the squad. And then we got a lot of minutes from other players. Kevin Knox, Norvel Pelle, Frank Ntilikina, Theo Pinson. Who else? Theo Pinson, Jared Harper. That's what I was trying to say. When those players are out there, that's when you know the Knicks are about to get a dub, and that is awesome to see. And then I forgot to mention Reggie Bullock had a pretty good game as well. He had 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown, so we shot 50%. So yeah, guys, that's really it for the recap. There's nothing really too much else to say, but the Knicks took care of business when they really needed to. It would have been really unfortunate if they lost this game, because this is the easiest game of this entire road trip. We're going up against the Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow, and then the next 4 games are really insane. So I think this Knicks team has the ability to match up with anybody. I feel like Coach Tibbs gives them the preparation needed, where they have the confidence every time they step on the court. They feel like they can win the game, no matter if they're versing the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers, the Nuggets, anybody. They are instilling a confidence, this coaching staff and this players, where they're so prepared. They know what they have to do in order to win, and we're seeing that. The Knicks have won 11 of the last 12 games, and they're now way over 500. We have the sole possession of the 4th seed, so the next 5 games are going to be crucial. Tomorrow I still think is a must win, because if we can win tomorrow, then all we got to do is steal one of those 4 games against the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, and Suns, and then we'll go 500 on this road trip. I think that's the goal, to go 3-3 on this 6-game road trip. 4-2 would be spectacular, but again, we're going up against some tough opponents, and that's definitely not, guaranteed that we go 4-2. So 3-3 is what I'm looking out for, and then we go back home against the Celtics, the Spurs, and the Hornets. So yeah, this season's coming to a close, guys. We're at the finish line. We have sole possession of that 4th seed. It feels good. So that is it for this recap video. It felt good to be back and talk about my Knicks. I was very busy on my Jets channel for the NFL draft, so I didn't really get to talk about the Knicks for the past couple of days. So it feels good to be back. Comment down below your thoughts of the Knicks game and your thought of the video, and don't forget to thumbs it up if you guys enjoyed, and comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji if you stayed until the end. That is it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go Knicks. Peace.